Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, that is one way to stop him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's the chance to counter. Thuram looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot a goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Knocks it into space. That's the keeper's ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 the score. Nice looking ball. Ndika kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Madrid have it back and can go again. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. That has ended up in no man's land. Gravenberch. That has not gone well. Back to the keeper it goes. Calafiori. Van Dijk. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberch. Oh, delightful ball, good take. Vitinha. Good pressure, determined, intense. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Valverde. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Barella. Tries to play it through. It could be in here. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he plays one through. Vitinha. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Barella. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Now it's Pedro Neto. Gravenberch. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, what has happened here? Not the most convincing of passes. Gravenberch. Barella. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Here's Vitinha. Šeško. Barella cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice sequence of passes, this. Up towards the front line. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Koundé, can he get on the end of this? Pedro Neto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Gravenberch. Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to get it away. It'll be a throw-in. Timber. And Koundé. Thuram is herring after that one. Gravenberch. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Gravenberch. Crunching tackle. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Back towards the middle. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vitinha. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Heads one in. He's on it. Can he get away? Fires it in low. Timber gets good distance on it. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Barella. Barella. Šeško. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Gravenberch. Ndika spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Pedro Neto. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barella. And it's Gravenberch. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Barella. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Ndika wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Timber. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22,
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
El dorsal 15.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
10, el dorsal 18. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Calafiori. Somewhat off target.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And that's it. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And the shot! Superb from Šeško! He's got himself an absolute peach. Manchester United take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Showing good feet. Good ball, good take. And he's got Valverde! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barella. Pedro Neto. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Konate calmly anticipates. Šeško. Now it's Barella. He's in a great position here. Šeško touches it. Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Vitinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. First quarter of an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Cucurella. Cucurella goes steaming forward. Bruno Fernandes. Barella. Gravenberch. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vitinha. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde is onto it in a flash. Gravenberch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. Searching pass is played there. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Thuram. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United go into the lead. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Valverde purring through the gears. Oh, that's nice. And it's Valverde. Thuram. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd have...
There's the whistle for half-time. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we are back underway. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gravenberch. Bruno Fernandes. Gravenberch producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Timber. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Gravenberg. And Ndika. And it's Valverde. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Pedro Neto! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 13, Bruno Fernandes.
Calafiori.
Coming on the
DiMarco.
field, number 11, Gonzalo Ramos.
And here's Ramos. Now it's Barella. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Mbappe. Timber. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella. Quarter of an hour into the second half. DiMarco has it in a wide position. Manchester United have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
13,
changes on both
Sheshko.
sides, actually.
Number
The most accurate
17,
pass.
Vitinha. Number 38.
Can he get on the end of this?
Gravenberg.
No way through, so back
Coming
it
on the
comes.
field, Number
Van der Ven
18,
gets it away.
Sterling. Number 16.
Lovely
Sterling.
passing, lovely
Number
movement as well.
9,
Now it's
Tonali.
Lopez.
Substitution
Lopez with the
taking
cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot. Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United take the lead. Can he get onto this? And he's cut it out. And the counter is on. Yildiz. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And a chance! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
5,
have turned to their
Ibrahima
bench,
Konate.
and we're going to have
Coming
a
on to
substitution.
replace him is number 6.
Madrid do have
Van
options
Dijk.
available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's made its way to him. And here's Yildiz. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it again. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for the run. And he's there to get it away. And it's Tonali. And here's Barella. Lopez. Cucurella kept his eye on it, and he's there. They get a throw in. Gravenberg, ambitious ball here. Shot a goal! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Great chance! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's off and running. Now it's Yildiz. Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. Tonali. Barella. Solot. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Pedro Neto.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Pedro Neto. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Timber is there, and he can get that clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Fired deep towards the back post. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Tonali. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Cleared away. Valverde. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, nicely intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's picked it up out wide. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Koundé. Ball is over the line. Gravenberg. And that has left him in a heap. Looking to play him in. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. And that was nowhere near his best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
DiMarco. Cucurella tries to clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedro Neto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Madrid have reclaimed it. He's played it back. Can he finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a... from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Tonali. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He can get that clear. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zubimendi. Good ball over the top. Cleared without hesitation. And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Decent progress down the left. Crunching tackle. Goes down, but nothing given. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
With a quick request for support.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Valverde. And it's Eze. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Šeško engages and forces him off the ball. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, delightful ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Pedro Neto. And it's played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary. 60 minutes played. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Tonali. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Gravenberg. And it's Zubimendi. Chooses to go back, looking for the run. Great chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Dijk. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, super ball! And that was very necessary. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tonali. Calafiori. Shifted it to the flank. Plays the return pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Tonali. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Timber spots it and intercepts. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Thuram, and it's Cucurella. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Mendy. Number 9, Tonali. Number 38.
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 5, Ibrahim.
He's got space in the area.
Number 10, Ypres.
Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
On the field, number 2, Gabriel. Number 23, Barella. Number
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Number 18,
Barella.
Sterling. Number 87,
And it's Neves.
Joe Neves.
Gabriel.
Substitution.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yildiz. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement? Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
João Neves thinks one through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Yildiz.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
No, that's been intercepted. Barella. Vitinha.
There will be one
Now João
minute added
Neves.
time.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Showing good feet. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Number
Stern
30,
test this for the
Šeško.
endurance, for the
Coming
character
on
of the players
field
as we
is
head into extra
number
time.
22, Yildiz.
And here's Sørloth. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gabriel gets across to intercept that. And they've got rid. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Calafiori. Vitinha. And it's Barella. And here's Sørloth. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now the breakaway. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Gravenberch! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Searching pass he's played there. Played into space out wide. João Neves. Vitinha. And it's Timber. João Neves. Nicely weighted ball. And now they can clear their lines. And he's there to retrieve it. And Gabriel. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Those of you making their way home on public
And it
transportation
has been
today,
a punishing
please watch
game,
the
both
screen
physically
to track
and
the
mentally.
fans from all
But does
local major
either team
stations.
have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's good play. Brilliantly cut out. João Neves. And it's Barella. Yildiz. Ndika does well to get it back. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, that's a key interception. No, again there's no way through. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Played back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Very much into the last knockings. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! That's going to go a long way. And it's Barella. João Neves. That's an imaginative pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
pinches it off him. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. And here's Thuram. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger, best deployed behind a central striker, as he does like to operate in the middle, ultimately. Certainly has the strength and an eye for a pass.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Vitinha. Šeško. Gravenberch does really well to win the ball there. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Good ball, good take. Turns and goes back. Now it's Vitinha. Flashes and climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to pass it through. Vitinha. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, played right into his path. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Koundé. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Real chance! Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Nicked it back promptly. Koundé. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gravenberch. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Koundé. And it's Barella. And it's Vitinha. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. And he's heaved it away.
Thuram really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Gravenberch. Threads one in. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gravenberg, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he cuts out the supply.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Vitinha. Eze. And it's made its way to him. Vitinha. Tries to play it through. He's dealt with that really well. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. Some really good ball movement. Šeško. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland is wide and looking to get onto this.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the... can spring out of defence. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Barella. Plays a sharp little ball here. Elects to cross. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's on it, can he get away? Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Gravenberg. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline.
He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 6.
Konate gathers from the goal kick. And here's Palmer.
El dorsal 10.
That looks a good ball through.
El dorsal 22.
Gabriel gets it clear.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Yildiz going face-to-face with his great rival. Palmer. And here's Doué. Shot at goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's onside. Bruno Fernandes. Chance to deliver. Koundé attempts a clearance. Palmer. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Thuram. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Lopez. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Konate defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
This looks promising. Lopez. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Bruno
El dorsal
Fernandes
20
having a look.
será reemplazado
This is the
por
perfect
el
opportunity
dorsal
to
21.
create a cushion between them. Now, this could be a chance.
That's positional gold. The utilisation...
Oh, smashing header! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement? That's a fine save by Henderson. Yildiz has it out wide and in space. Bruno Fernandes getting this one clear. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Yildiz. Lukaku is onto this. Cleared away. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat, here's our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great...
Shoots! Now it's Haaland. Vinicius Junior takes control of it and he's on the move. Tonali. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Manchester United finding their passes. And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior. Barella making good progress on the right-hand side. Vinicius Junior. Overhit and out of play. Still goalless. And it's Tonali. Valverde. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And it's made its way to him. Just the keeper to beat! And he's found a way past. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Koundé. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gravenberch, that's an imaginative pass. Henderson tries to clear. And Fermin. Barella. Calafiori. And it's Lopez. Nice looking ball. He's in a great position here. Gravenberch! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
30 minutes gone. Now it's Lopez. Haaland. Shot could be on. Chance! Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vinicius Junior is onto this. He's picked his way through. Palmer elects to... He rises! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Haaland. And that has left him in a heap. He's a sharp little ball here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fermin. To Barella. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's clever. Timber calmly anticipates. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Tonali. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? Barella. And Fermin. Looking to play him in. And he's been shifted off it. Gravenberch. Gravenberch. Fermin. And it's Barella. It's a good spell of possession, this. Close. He's having a shot! And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Gabriel. And it's Tonali. Fermin. And Gravenberch. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. So we've reached the hour mark. Probing pass. That has ended up in no man's land.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's the keeper's ball. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 24.
Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zubimendi. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a little off target. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Barella. Dembele. Can he finish? They've done it!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Good ball, good take. Pedro Neto has it in a wide position. And he was alert to it. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's definitely not his best.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He gets big! And that would have won it.
Haaland really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Nicely weighted ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's played through for him. have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's chosen to go back. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Always onto this. Now it's Sorloth. And the finish! Has another go! The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Gravenberch plays it short. Gravenberch. Koundé. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's going to go a long way. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Gabriel.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, super ball. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Sorloth is offering a right smile there.
Desperate defending required here. Terrific header! Oh, it rattles the bar! That was superb goalkeeping!
Calafiori actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.